everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about culture shock living in the UK. So far I have experienced some things and I'm like, now so now they do Before I say anything, I would like to say thank you to everybody that has subscribed to this channel, that's commented, that has liked, that's done one thing or the other. I'm really grateful for the love. So if you are joining me for the first time, my name is Abimbola Olanipekun. I am a Nigerian currently living in the UK. I film about faith, food, lifestyle, and everything that I'm experiencing here as a new immigrant in the UK. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe, please like, please share. One thing I can promise you is awesome content. Awesome content. That's something I can promise you. Yeah, keep it locked. I would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Olaniyi. She actually suggested this video to me in the comment section last week, and so because of that I am talking about this today. Thank you, Mrs. Olaniyi. The first culture shock that I have experienced here is respect. Wow. As a Yoruba babe that was trained properly in my culture, one of the things we don't joke with as a Yoruba person is respect. You have to respect your elders, you have to respect people that are older than you. And yeah, it is so different. One of the experiences I had that I would like to share when I came in here, it wasn't up to a week that I came in here. One of the experiences I had was when I wanted to take a bus. I took a bus. Their seats are called priority seats, and these seats are majorly for elderly people, women with children. Yeah, so that day the bus was filled and an elderly person walked in and she was standing, although there were still spaces behind though, but the woman, I don't know, because she's elderly, I guess she wasn't able to walk all the way down and she was standing. Hey, I was like, did I stand up for this woman? I was almost like, Mama, Iwajoko, you know the way we do it in Nigeria. But one thing that I say, let me just wait and see whether other people will react. I looked around, I looked at everybody was just normal. So this is how this thing is here. But yeah, that's one of the experiences I had. Another experience I had relating to respect is elderly people refusing you to call them by sir or ma. Hey. Nigeria, you cannot call your elders by their name. You have to use a sir or a ma. That's say hello ma, hello sir. But here, they don't even like you calling them sir or ma. I remember, when I came newly, I wanted to get a bus card. So I went to the bus station to apply for one, and the man I met, I saw that he's an elderly man. And then I went to meet him. I was like, good morning, sir. Please, I would like to get a bus card. And he looked at me in a very funny way and said, good morning, madam. And when he called me the madam, the way he called the madam, I knew that it was a reaction to calling him sir. And I was like, okay, so you people don't want us to call you sir. And then another experience I had with this sir ma thing was one day an older person told me something and I said, okay, sir. And he said, I am not sir. My name is Jeffrey. And I'm like, oh, sorry, Jeffrey. You know what I mean. And I was like, So now they do for you. So they don't even like you addressing them as sir or ma. That's one of the major cultures here. Respect is different. What they call respect here is different. There's no respect. There's nothing like nothing like that here. It felt weird to me calling somebody that is older than my father by name. You know, in Nigeria, you cannot call I didn't want to call him by his name. And he said, my name is Jeffrey. Okay, and I quickly had to adjust to that because I was used to calling everybody by sir, ma. And in Nigeria, if you don't put that sir or ma, especially Yoruba, if there is a respect language in Yoruba, if somebody is older than you, you say eh. If somebody is younger than you can use o, or your age mate can use o. But in English, there is nothing like respect. Everybody you talk to everybody like, not that there's a way you can disrespect somebody when you in your tone, but I'm talking about generally. There's nothing like sir, ma, all those things. They don't care. They don't care. Just do your thing. Another culture shock I would like to mention is greetings. The way they greet here is so brief and everybody's moving on. Unlike in my motherland, ẹ káàsán mà o, ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ mà, ẹ ǹlẹ́, báwo ni gbogbo nǹkan, family ńkọ́, ṣé dáadáa ni? If you've not greeted somebody asking about all those things, you have not greeted the person. But yeah, it's not even good morning. It's morning, morning. Your colleagues, morning, morning, and everybody is on. That's it. Oh, you are greeted. I'm like, Another form of greeting is hi, hi, hello, hi. That's it. I'm like, this one is different from my motherland though. My motherland, especially as a Yoruba girl, you have to greet with all your strength. You have to greet with all your might. You have to greet with all your body language. You cannot greet casual. When you greet someone casually, the person will be thinking, this person, are we fighting? Are we fighting? Why did you say hi? It's only people that you are fighting with or you are not in good terms with that you just greet as hi. But yeah, it's different though. Hi, and they greeted. The way some people greet, sometimes they will just flash you smile. And that's it. I'm like, if you don't want to greet me, don't greet me. Why are you flashing me smile? Just see, And now I've learned to also flash my smile back. If someone flashes smile at me, I flash back. We have greeted, no. That is it. So that thing is a little bit like. So the third culture shock for me is no African time here. The time is when they say 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. is 8 a.m. 12 a.m. is 12 a.m. 10 a.m. is 10 a.m. Unlike at home, when we don't really respect time as much as they do here. So I had a little bit of struggle trying to adjust to keeping to time because everything moves so fast. I had to quickly learn how to be time conscious because taking the bus doesn't wait. In fact, if the bus is in front of you and you're looking at it like this and you're running from behind to meet up with the bus you can miss your bus. Yeah, 30 seconds late, you can miss your bus because the bus will not wait for you. It's the people you meet at the bus stop that you will pick and then they are going. There's nothing like they are waiting. Or like in my motherland, and it's, even if you miss your bus, you take Okada. If you miss Okada, you can take Danko. No, yeah, it's different. Except you want to spend huge money on taxis, taking taxis every time. Yeah, so that's another thing I had to learn. I had to learn how to adjust to time. No African time. Nothing like, I'm late. Shebi, you understand, it's just 15 minutes late. 15 minutes late is late. There's nothing like it's just 15 minutes. You are late. So I had to quickly adjust to time. A quick one, talking about culture, I am putting on this beautiful t-shirt that I got from my friend Delax Fabrics. She sells beautiful Adire fabrics, Ankara fabrics, and you will get value for your money. Talk about value for your money. Please help me patronize her. She delivers worldwide. Anywhere you are in the world, she will deliver to you. I'm going to put her details below this video. Eba mi patronize your Motala ya Super K. The fourth culture shock for me is the health system here is totally different from back. Wow! ìyàtọ̀ yìí ti pọ̀ jù. The difference is clear. So although before you come to the country, you pay your IHS fees that practically covers all your healthcare bills for a period of time, as long as you stated in your visa application how long you want to stay in the country. So they'll bill you according to the duration of your stay in the country, and then that covers for your basic healthcare needs. But then again, back home we also have HMO. We have HMO that covers for all your what's it called, your healthcare, but the service is just different. The service is different. So yeah, the first day we went to the GP, before we went to the GP, I sent a mail because I informed them that we are new in the area and we wanted to come around, for booking and all of that. And they said we can come around. And when we got there, that was the only day that we filled form. That was the only day. We have been to our GP for more than 5 times now, for one reason or the other. And each time we go there, the service is consistent. The thing is, before you go, you book an appointment over the phone. So when you just get there, you enter. There is a screen where you input. You input your details, and it pops up your appointment and then registers that you are in for your appointment. And then you sit. And then after a while, there's another screen. It pops your name and the doctor you're seeing, the office number of the doctor. So on each of the doctor's doors, on the office's doors, you already have the names of the doctors on each of the office door. So it's easy, it's fast. I just sat there, not up to 2 minutes, pops my name, and I went in. I saw the doctor. The doctor, did all the examination that I was supposed to do, and that's it. He gave me the prescription. He prints it out. It prints out the prescription. I took the prescription to the pharmacy that is close to the GP, and the pharmacy gave me all the drugs, and that is it. I don't have to. In my motherland, if you have no sweat, I don't want to mention the name of the hospital we're using back home. That hospital, I know that there are some good hospitals in Nigeria. I'm not trying to now bash my country. No, I'm not trying to bash Nigeria. I'm just trying to say that my own experience so far is different from what I had back home. If you've not filled form, every time you come into the hospital, you have to fill one form or the other. Every time you come in, you have to fill form. Yeah, the only time I filled form was the first time. And that's the only, and I've been to the GP for like 5 times for different reasons. I've not spent anything more than 15 minutes inside the hospital. I go in at the time, but the only thing is, don't go late. If you go late, they'll cancel your appointment, except you inform them that you're coming. But even if, they might cancel your appointment because it will affect another person's appointment time. So that's the only thing. You can't go late. But that's the only thing. You can't go late, and you cannot go if you do not have an appointment. So that is the difference here. Unlike in Nigeria, you can go in anytime as long as that's your hospital. You can go in and then they will attend to you. But here, you have to book an appointment prior to going to the hospital. And if it's an emergency, you can call 999 or 111. That is how they do it here. You can't just say, inform me, I'm going to the hospital. If it's not an emergency, you cannot go to the hospital without an appointment. You have to book an appointment before you go to the hospital, and the appointment time is fixed. Another shocker for me is how people want to get personal, asking you personal questions. I mean, you're meeting somebody for the first time, and the person is asking you, how old are you? Hey, Joe. I don't understand. We are just meeting for the first time. You are asking me my age, and you're telling me everything about you. You're showing me your pregnancy scan result. You're telling me how long ago you are pregnant. you don't even talk about it until you give birth or something. You don't tell people your age, baga, because you know, we like to show that I'm older than you. And when you notice that somebody is younger than you, that's probably when you want to flaunt your age and tell them you're older than them. I'm older than you. Duh. But yeah, age is not. Age is just a number, and I till tomorrow I still get this shocking look on their face when they ask me how old am I, and I tell them my age, and they're like, "What? You look 22. You look 25. You look 20 something." I'm like, yes. Talking about getting so personal, people coming close to like, is this your natural hair? Your hair is so nice. And touching your head, literally touching my head. Eledami, you're touching my leather. No. In my fatherland, you cannot touch people's head, yo. Head, how will you touch my head when it's not that I want to use me? When it's not that I want to use me for ritual? Above me show go on. Yeah, they don't count it as anything. They will even touch it. So lastly, I would like to talk about people referring to their husbands as partner. Like, my partner said this. My partner. Like, is it not the same thing? It's just a little bit different, you know. For me, I'm used to your husband, my husband, my boyfriend. And I later realized that the partner they are mentioning might not necessarily be opposite sex, might be the same sex. So you get it? So most of the time when they say partner, I'm like, okay, it's your partner. You get it? And sometimes the partner they mean might not be that they are married, like in the real sense, like back home where before you live together before you are living under the same roof, you have to be husband and wife. There are different forms of relationships here, different forms. So when somebody just say partner, please just look away and respect the partner. The partnership is partnering. So just move on. So that's another shocker for me, you know. I had to adjust quickly to hearing partner. I'm happy that I was taught the way I was taught. I'm proud of my culture. I'm proud of my heritage. I'm proud of the things that makes us us. The things that makes us who we are as a people. Anybody coming from the Western world, coming to Nigeria, I'm sure they will also have their own shockers. They also have, so you know, we eat a lot of shockers that will be for them because we eat our food with our hands. We don't use cutleries like them, so we use our hand to, especially our swallow. You know. Having said all that, I would just like to say I appreciate and I love my culture. I will not trade it for anything. I'm learning their culture so that I can live well and, you know, be able to relate properly with them. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to throw my cultural values away. So as much as we try and learn the cultural beliefs of where we are living, when anywhere in the world, just learn, adjust to their cultural beliefs, adjust to their cultural norms. But don't ever forget who you are, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell me what are the cultural shocks that you have experienced. Probably you've moved out of even within Nigeria, there are cultural shocks. I hope you know that. So share your cultural shocks, share your experiences. Next week, I am going to be talking about my relocation story, and I'm going to be bringing my husband so that we can talk about it together because we actually went through the process together. So talking about it alone will not be full gist. I mean, there are some parts of the story that I may not remember, but he will remember. So you want to stay tuned to watch that video. And if you have not seen my first video, I'm going to put the link below. Please try and watch. It's a very interesting watch. At least everybody that has watched it so far gave me very positive review. the comments actually gave me energy to do this particular video, so please, you might want to watch that as well. So this is where we draw the curtain today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. Please like this video, please subscribe to my channel, comment below. I'll be in the comment section reading all the comments and all the love. And please, if you have any video suggestions, please do well to put them in the comment section. I will really appreciate every one of it. Till I see you next week, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.